hands up where I can see them.
Good gravy is Harriet Tubman.
The inventor of the bathtub?
Uh-huh.
Roll it.
Oh, hello.
Who is this?
It's your mama.
If you're my mother, what is your last name?
Mel.
It's my mother. That confirms it.
I'm Kublai Khan.
Amelia Earhart.
They're Romanovs.
I am Sigmund Freud, and this is my mommy class. Master class. What?
Who are you?
Some call me Jesus Christ, Son of God.
Some call him broken corny.
General Grant.
If the North wins, will you go to Disneyland?
Well, that depends. Do they have a bar?
I just can't believe that you're gonna betray Jesus.
Judas! I know you hear me. You're gonna blow your hands for 30 seconds and you're just not gonna look at me?
Sorry, I only have big pieces of silver.
We are about to embark on the biggest campaign in the history of the world, Part 2.
Noah, you were supposed to get 2 of every animal.
I got 2 chihuahuas, 2 Pekingeses, 2 pugs. Actually, I got 3 pugs. Don't tell God.
What ideas have you got for Shakespeare?
What if we do a play, but it's got music and singing?
People sing their feelings.
Someday the masses will adore me as together we stand tall.
Anyone else with a good idea?
History of the World Part 2. Yes. So all of this is, of course, based on the original film by Mel Brooks, History of the World Part 1, which I think was nearly 40 years ago that was released. And look, I want to tell you that while there are some jokes in the first part that have not aged well, that's just the nature of comedy changing in 40 years. There's an awful lot in this that hasn't aged well and it hasn't been released yet. Look, how do I put it? The first film, History of the World Part 1, was a 90-minute epic. And so that meant they had to go writing and rewrite and script and edit and all of those sorts of things. History of the World Part 2 is 8 episodes of 30 minutes. So technically that's 4 hours of sketch comedy that really needed an edit. Like, to have the discipline of a 90-minute, movie to call it History of the World Part 2 would have meant that a whole bunch of these sketches would never have seen the light of day. And I'm going to stick my neck out and say that's not a bad thing. There's some funny moments. I want to offer that, absolutely. There's a take, Curb Your Judaism, which was pretty funny. And you saw a clip of that in the trailer. There was some other stuff, like there's some great songs, some great laughs. There's a few misses and a lot of filler, a lot of stuff that just should have been sliced and diced and not even seen, like the performers to have to make happen. So it's just bloated. And I say this, like, the History of the World Part 1 was formative comedy for me. I absolutely dug it. And what we're getting with this is not that. One of the, I guess, great things is that it has pretty much every comedic actor, pop culture freak, half important person you've ever heard on. Almost all of Hollywood is in this. Taika Waititi, Ronny Chieng. It's always great to see him pop up as an excellent Aussie comedian. Ike Barinholtz and Wanda Sykes and Nick Kroll are the key executive producers with Mel Brooks, and they actually, those first 3 form the first part of the first sketch and pop up through a whole bunch of sketches in the whole thing. Brooks isn't in it much at all. He is an old man, let's be fair. But we get to hear his voice, and I think that was part of the draw, is that Mel Brooks's comedy was such a central part of what History of the World Part 1 was. History of the World Part 2 feels like he's handed it over to a whole bunch of, great comedic performers and writers to do stuff, and everyone just pitched their script and they said yes. There was no no's in this. If there was Nose, God, I'd hate to see what didn't make it. I'm so disappointed because I was so keenly anticipating this. And because it's sketch comedy, you might think, Molk, you're an idiot. All of it is brilliant. It is seminal, and who could not want to see more of it? Well, you might want to see more of it. And great, good work for you if you can. Well done, well played. I'm not sure that I'm going to go back for the last little bit that I haven't seen because it just kind of got a bit out of control. If you want to watch it, History of the World Part 2 is 8 episodes long. They're 30 minutes, and they are being broadcast on the Star Tile on Disney Plus. 2 episodes a day, starting Monday, the 6th of March. So you can tune in on Monday and see the first 2 eps. Tuesday has the next 2 eps. Wednesday, the next 2. Thursday, the final 2. And if that's your bag, look, check it out and tell me that I'm wrong, please, because I wanted to be wrong. And the more I watched it, I was not wrong. So, History of the World Part 2. Meh.